I drove over 900 miles in my 249,000 mile GS300 to attend Toyota Nationals in Dallas, Texas. If you guys can, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. It'll help us out a lot. This is a 4-day event. The first day is a car show at Longo Toyota of Prosper. The second day is Autocross at Lone Star Park. Then the third day is drag and roll racing at Texas Motorplex. Then the fourth day is a track day at Motorsports Ranch in Cresson, Texas. So I scored another set of CCW Classics with wider, stickier tires, and it came with an extra set of PS4S All Seasons. Then I picked up a set of TE37s 3 hours away, one with a replaced barrel, one with a welded crack. Sketchy? Yeah. But I had the spare set of PS4S All Seasons I could mount. Plan was to swap into the CCWs at the track, but alignment day the week before ruined all of it. The shop took all day, made me late picking up my kids, and on the way home, one of the CCWs debuted. The tire was toast and the lip was bent, so now I was stuck with sketchy wheels. So for day one, we weren't able to make it to the car show. We were able to start heading down, but we also needed to detour at Shamrock, Texas, so it did make the trip a little longer. After driving for 7 hours, we only had about an hour left until we make it to where we were staying. And that's when my car's rear end started whining. It still drove fine, so I figured it was the Torsen LSD that I installed. It's day 2 of the event. We didn't get to sleep until 2 a.m. last night and had to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to the store to get everything I needed to replace the diff fluid. As you can see, it had some pretty decent amount of metal already. I figured it's just from all the brand new bearings, so I figured that's pretty normal. So we pull up at the Autocross event, and wow, it was just pretty much just like all MR2. Wasn't sure what to expect when they said Toyota Nationals. I thought there was just gonna be all kinds of Toyotas, but it was pretty much just mainly MR2s. They had it separated in 4 categories. One was first gen MR2, then the second gen MR2, then the MRS, and pretty much others. So anything else that's not MR2 was all grouped into one. MR2s always had a soft spot for me. Always wanted one, but since it is a 2-seater, it's pretty hard for me to justify getting one until maybe the kids are gone. As soon as I was able to get settled up, I went ahead and got to changing the differential fluid. Then went to the tech inspection. See right here, pretty much on most autocross event, you can walk the track, so you can see like all the different elevation changes. So you'll know like things to look out for, and also to see the lines that you should take for the track. Definitely a lot easier to memorize the track walking it than just jumping into it. So here's the fastest time that I got that day. actually able to convince my fiance to drive my car at the autocross event. So this is going to be her first time ever driving an autocross event and even driving my car to something like this. After my turn, it was her turn in the car, and check out her lap compared to mine. She definitely had fun, but it was very nerve-wracking for her. So she sadly only did like one run.
Oh my god, this is so slow!
So you can see from the list, I ran a 57.13. Then you can see all the other cars that was kind of in my group. And here you can see my fiance's time of 77.1, which made her officially the slowest car in the event. So here are the times for most of the other cars. I know that some people are brand new, but it is pretty fun to just, see where you stack up compared to the other cars. The next day, we just decided to hang out with her family. My fiance is from Dallas. The next day, we went to the track day event, which was in Cresson, Texas, at the Motorsports Ranch. This one, we're actually doing the 3.1 mile layout. If you guys didn't know, MSR has multiple track layouts, so this one would be their 3.1 track layout. And this is actually my first time ever being here. I was pretty nervous. But yeah, it was definitely interesting. As you guys can see, this is actually a Toyota Sienna driving by. And here is my fastest lap of the day. yeah, the car did great, but the only thing that actually happened was I actually spun out in the laps. Felt like I was just killing it, and completely forgot that I was actually on all seasons. And it, all seasons are PS4S. All seasons are great. Don't get me wrong, but they are not meant to be tracked. And so there was a time where I was just pushing it too much and it got just really greasy, especially that specific spot. There was some elevation change. Yeah, overall, the car did amazing. The only three main bad things that happened during the trip were one, of course, the diff whining. Two, the TE37s that I bought already had repairs on them. And I believe it cracked again at the track. We had to inflate it multiple times on our way back home, but it made it. And finally, on the way down, I actually hit something on the road and caused my front lip to hang. Because of this event, it really made my fiance a believer that this car is pretty reliable. And before, she would hardly get into this car. She would be scared it'll just break down on her. I hope you guys enjoyed that event, and we'll see you next time.